Have you ever caught yourself replaying a conversation over and over again, analyzing what the person said and worrying that they're losing love for you? Yeah, that's overthinking and it's slowly eroding your relationship. Today I'll break down how overthinking ruins relationships and something you can do about it, and I'll include a little bit of my personal experience. So what overthinking looks like. Overthinking is not always obvious. It's not always laying away at night stressing. It could be this mental loop of thinking, am I good enough? Why did they take so long to text back? Did I do something wrong? Are they losing love for me? Is somebody else in the picture? It's the feeling that you have to solve every problem in advance, even if it hasn't happened yet. And here's the harsh truth. Most of the time, overthinking is not actually about your partner. It's about you and your want for certainty and control over the situation. And unfortunately, relationships, like other things by nature, don't give you that 100% certainty. So this is how overthinking damages relationships. When you overthink, you start to interpret neutral things as negative. You tend to assume the worst. You try to seek reassurance constantly, which makes your partner feel smothered and like you don't trust them. And eventually, sadly, your partner might start to pull away. Not because they don't love you, but because they feel like they're constantly being tested and that you don't trust them. The relationship starts to feel like a test that they can never pass. Overthinking turns love into a performance, where one partner is constantly feeling judged and tested and the other partner doesn't feel safe. That's exhausting and it's not healthy. So this is why we do it. We overthink because it gives us an illusion of safety. If we analyze enough, we can prevent disappointment, rejection, and heartbreak, but this is the reality. You can't. Overthinking doesn't prevent pain, it just pre-experiences it. You end up feeling anxious about something that hasn't even happened yet, which could lead to a self-fulfilling prophecy. So there has been overthinking in my relationship. I will just speak from my side of it. At times, like once in a while, I would feel this weird overwhelming feeling of what if this, what if that. But it was like a very intense moment and it doesn't happen often. And I realized it could just be something that was from the past, that maybe I went through something and it stuck with me and I got afraid. But in that moment, I spoke to my significant other. I was reassured, but I remember that I'm in this relationship because I trust the person and I have faith and that our morals and values are a certain way. And another thing that helps me is my faith in God, because I believe that the truth always comes out and people eventually slip up. What happens in the dark shall come to light. Whatever people try to hide a lot of the times comes out in the craziest ways that we don't even think. We don't think anybody's ever going to find out about something, or we can hide behind this and that, but the truth ends up coming out, or people start to piece things together. On the other side, I tried to give reassurance to my significant other, and ultimately with time, you have to remember that if you don't have trust, you don't have anything. I know it's hard, but you have to look at the evidence and the facts of the situation, because a lot of the times we bring hurt from the past, we end up kind of projecting it onto the person when they did nothing wrong. Like they say, don't bleed on people that didn't cut you. So this is how you can stop overthinking. Step 1, notice the pattern. When your mind starts to spiral, think, I'm just overthinking this. This isn't the reality. Labeling it helps. Number 2 is look at the evidence. Is something really happening, or is this just in your head? Am I assuming this, or is there evidence of this? Most overthinking is built on assumptions and not actually facts. Next, I would say communicate. Communicate calmly. Have a quick conversation. Instead of going at the person with already assumptions, ask them open-ended questions. Is this what you meant? Can you explain further? Questions like that help build connection. And the last one is build your sense of safety from within. No amount of reassurance is really going to help somebody that's constantly determined or dedicated to assuming wrong about you, or they can't get over this, or they can't move past it, or they have this unhealed wound within. But you have to remember that putting that on somebody else is not going to help. So you have to try to build your sense of safety within and not always ask for reassurance all the time. It could be journaling, mindfulness, praying, meditating, talking to somebody you trust, etc. Lastly, I'm going to say the goal is to not ever think. It's just to think in a more clear, not an anxious way. A healthy relationship thrives on trust and not constant analysis. So when you find yourself spiraling, just remember this. Not every thought you had needs an answer. Silence isn't rejection. Sometimes love just is, and you deserve love and care. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Let me know down below if you've ever had this overthinking issue, specifically in relationships or friendships, and give some tips in the comments to other people that are going through this and what they could do. Thank you guys again, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you all so much for your support. Remember guys, you deserve love and care, so stop overthinking. Bye guys.